Welcome back to the channel. My name is Matthias. Today we're going to talk about Hickman era Avengers and we're going to cover issues 30 to 35. These actually cover the original Sin tie-ins, but it's very much Hickman's own thing. He sort of takes some ideas from that main crossover and just runs with it. In this story, Captain America discovers that Iron Man and the rest of the Illuminati had lied to him. They tried to keep him in the dark about the multiversal collapse. He actually tried to help stop this whole situation. When that failed, he was mind wiped. In the issue right before the ones we're going to cover today, he actually went and confronted Tony Stark. And what happened is when he confronted Iron Man over this, the time gem popped out of nowhere, teleported him to the future. Also, he was teleported with a group of Avengers. So now we have Captain America and company falling forward through time. So first they arrive 48 years in the future. The Avengers are still around, but it seems that the only original Avenger that we still have left is Hawkeye. And we have this very highly technological future, and this is sort of a theme as the story progresses, that humanity has fused with machines and with AI, and this is going to become more and more prevalent. Captain America has a brief little chat with future Hawkeye where Clint actually tells Steve to stop Iron Man at any cost. Then we have another time jump where our heroes go 422 years into the future. And I just realized when I was reading the story that there's a lot of parallelisms with what Hickman told in his X-Men run. These time jumps into the future and that how humanity has fused themselves to machines and AI. During this time, Ultron has completely taken over Earth and assimilated humanity. He has created his very own Avengers, which basically have the baseline personalities of the original Avengers. So during this moment of the story, Black Widow is still with Captain America. She meets this Ultron Black Widow. And we get this really interesting exchange where Ultron Black Widow tells the original, look, I'm going to download your whole mind because I want to separate my personality from the baseline Ultron personality. I want to become independent. Obviously, she does this forcefully. And this is going to be a big plot point further down the line in the story, while Captain America has to deal with his own Ultron version, which this robot really expresses how much he hates Captain America and all his ideals. To a certain extent, it's leading him to rebel against Ultron himself. He actually implants within Captain America a spider drone. It's actually pretty gruesome, and he tells him, look, you're going to need this further down the line, trust me. Another interesting thing about this story is that every time they time jump into the future, they lose a couple members from the Avengers team. Then they jump 5,000 years into the future. There they meet Franklin Richards, who has become this uber powerful being. And it's sort of implied that this timeline is the timeline that survives after the Illuminati successfully stopped the multiversal collapse. We get this lone reality where basically, again, machines have taken over. There's basically no hope for humanity. We get this perverted version of the Avengers that were created by Ultron, who have now set out to conquer the universe. And basically, Franklin Richards tells Cap, stop Iron Man. Whatever you do, you have to stop him in his crusade. Then we get another time jump to 51,000 years into the future, where it seems that the Ultron AI, who has now evolved way beyond the identity of Ultron, has taken over the whole universe. Obviously, Captain America confronts this evil AI, and we discover that Black Widow, Ultron, that we crossed paths earlier in the story, hijacked everything and is the one in charge now. Captain America is the last biological sentient being that must be assimilated into this collective. Obviously, he fights this. He falls forward again into time. Then he encounters Iron Lad, Immortus, and Kang, which in the last time jump, Captain America encounters Iron Lad, Kang, and Immortus, where they try to capture the time gem and stop Captain America falling through the future. They try to explain to Cap the whole multiversal collapse and what he should and shouldn't do. Where we get this really awesome line from Steve Rogers where he tells him, look, I'm tired of people talking down to me. All these hyper-intelligent characters, be it Kang, Immortus, Tony Stark, Reed Richards, not taking Steve Rogers seriously. And he tells the Kangs, look, I can differentiate from wrong and right, how to defend the weak, fight for just causes. I know what to do with Tony Stark. And I'm not going to follow what you guys tell me to do because in my gut, I know it's wrong. He is able to escape. He returns to the present day. Now with the rest of the Avengers. Now he's basically ready to go to war against the Illuminati.